You disappoint all those that believe in you. Okay? Now, one thing I know is that many of us do things thinking that there is no one watching. Guys, there are a lot of people watching. There are a lot of people looking up to you, even if you do not know. Because if I'm to ask how many of you are in your family, there's none. So even if you were alone, let me give an example. Your parents look up to you. I mean, they want to see you be better. Okay? So every time you're doing something in your life, please know that there is someone that is looking up. So yes, I become president, and after presidency, now one thing about Rotaract is that you serve for 1 year, and we expect you to do your very best. But where you fail, we expect you to support the next person. So when you become the immediate past president, we call you the club trainer. Okay? So you come in to guide the president that is now serving after you as the club trainer. So you teach him a few things, but you do not tell him what to do. Are we together? Because he has come with his own ideas. So what you have to do is support him with his ideas, but also tell him that if you do this, this might not work out. Are we together? Because now you're speaking to him out of what? Experience. So it means that if there are things that you planned for and they did not work out, okay, you can tell him why it didn't work out. But also, among those things, being an immediate past president is that everyone is looking at you to guide the what? The current president and the current board. So in the club trainer, it means you begin to prepare for them trainings of how they should be better. And I think it's a good thing. Okay? That is why in some countries, they do not throw away the what? Presidents that have gone off. Okay, let's give an example of other countries. Okay? But yes, if the likes of Namboole were around, you realize that our current president has used some of their faults to benchmark it to do better. So what is that you expect from you? So yeah, when I was done, but when I was president, there's one thing that my own fellow presidents saw in me. Now there's what we call president of presidents. So out of about 115 presidents, they choose one president to lead them. Okay? To give guidance to the other presidents, to share with them what they would like to do. I mean, what are some of the challenges they have in their clubs. So my friends chose me for that position, which was not easy because I had a big club to run. Now, the only thing that can happen and how you can perform better is when you have a good board. When you have club members that are willing to support you. So it means that even if you disappear away from your club for some time, your board is supporting you. Your vice president is very active. Okay? It doesn't mean that if he's not around tomorrow, the club does not continue. Guys, like he has said, Paul Harris started this thing like, I don't know, in 1970 something. But it's still there. Okay? And between me and you, there are people that have died as Rotarians and Rotaractors. Even the late governor, Rotary was a Rotarian. But as Rotary disappeared, no. Okay? So we keep on moving. The question is, what is it that you're leaving behind as a person? Are we together? And today I'm going to encourage all of you to join this club. Yeah? And I'm sure that is why you're here. I want to encourage you to join this club. I'll be sharing with you the benefits. But I wanted to share my small story so that you can learn some of these things. That I've been able to serve Rotary and Rotaract in just a short period of 5 years. So what I'm trying to say is that you do not need a lot of time in Rotaract to do big things. Are we together? Putting Rotaract aside, you do not need a lot of time in your life to change your life. Okay? It means what you need is a proper plan and an execution plan. See how to execute. Yeah? And then now, away from that, usually in Rotaract, the president was talking about it that we are supposed to introduce this. It's just like how you have visitors in your home. You introduce them. You brought your boyfriend home, nobody knows him, or your girlfriend. So you introduce and be like, Mommy, this is my girlfriend. Then you mention her names, you mention where she's from, what she does. Okay? So I'm going to reintroduce myself. And going forward, I'm going to request that we all do the same. Going forward in the other fellowships. That when you visit any other club, please talk about yourself. Guys, market yourself. Are we together? I am Simon Okwi from the Rotary Club of what? Bweyogerere and Namboole. We sit at Hotel Namboole every Friday from 6. But I work for a hotel which is in Namboole as the head of marketing. That is Washer Goods. Okay? So we expect you that when you introduce yourself, tell us your name, tell us what exactly you do, because the next business contact could be here. Okay? So whether you're selling phones, whether you're selling toke, whether you're selling chapo, whether you're selling, something decent, please let us know. Okay? Even if you're a business person, please let us know. Say, I sell clothes for women, and you can find me on this and this contact. Are we together? Now guys, it is very, very important that you learn how to market yourself. I'm sharing all these things with you because I do not want you to think that I am off the topic. But this is very important. Okay? And it is also okay that when you're introducing yourself, you stand up. Okay? Not because we want to see your height, but yes, maybe we want to see your height. Are we together? But it's not that. It's just a little bit of, you need to create a little bit of visibility. People need to see you. If I asked any of you his name, you might not tell me. Do you know why? Maybe because you didn't see his face. Because I saw that when we were introducing ourselves, all of you were peeping like this. Okay? So it is okay for you to stand up. And one of the things Rotaract is going to teach you is how to be audible and how to sell yourself. Because it will be very easy for me to remember you. I'll meet you and I'll be like, oh, I remember you. You're the one that sells this, or you're the one that talked about this. Are we together? So those are some of the things that I wanted to share. And then, President, very quickly before I go to the topic, I wanted to share with you, to give you guys a few tactics. Do all of us have data?
Yes.
All of us have data?
There's Wi-Fi.
There's Wi-Fi. So I want each of us to enter on that Google portal. Just enter Rotary Norms. Okay? So when you enter Rotary Norms, they're going to bring them for you. They're going to bring for you maybe a club's short flyer that has all the norms. Okay? Now, one of the things I would like to advise all of us is that these things are not for cramming. Are we together? Please understand them. Okay? By understanding, I mean that you can actually use your own words to share this, even in any fellowship. The grace. The grace has about 4 versions. For those that have food but no appetite, those that have appetite but no food, for us that have both, may we be truly thankful and never mindful of the needs of others. And then the rest will say, Amen. Okay? And then the easy one that all of us choose. What we have and what we are about to receive, may the good Lord make us truly thankful and never mindful of the needs of others. But I mean, there are so many. So once in a while, take off some time and go through those norms. Okay? So that is the grace. The loyal toast. Ladies and gentlemen, whether you like it or not, we'll always toast to the good health of the what?
President.
Of the President of the Republic of Uganda. Okay? Of course, some people, those ones from Namboole, mention Tabulani and so on and so on. We do not mention the name.
You toast to yours.
Because you also don't want to be beaten when you get out of there. So you just said to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda. So that is, that one doesn't change, and that one has no other version. And then the 4-way test. Now the 4-way test is like our guide of the things you think, say, or you as a Rotaract. Is it the truth? Okay? Now these are things we're supposed to do practically. Is it the truth? Even in your workplaces, this applies. But we're not again saying that use it to mortgage other people's conscience. Okay? But is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Now the concerned are everybody around you. Your family, your friends, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, whatever you're doing. Is it fair? Okay? And then is it beneficial? Now, whatever you do should have a benefit on the other person as well. Are we together? And then the other one, the last one is we need to build goodwill and better friendships. We're here to promote friendships, right? That's why we say please introduce yourself, so that when you get out of here, you'll be like, oh, I heard you do this, I heard you talk about this, I heard you say this. I mean, how can we bond? Are we together? Now, if you ever join Rotaract and you do not intend to grow yourself or to grow as an individual, then you're not going to grow anyone else. Are we together? These are things we must have here. And then, of course, we have the goals. Now, the goals are what we stand for. To develop professional and leadership skills. That is you as an individual. So you're not going to preach anything outside without yourself developing. And we are saying that even before we go and serve communities out there, how are you as a person? Okay? Do you have, like, are you a bit okay? Because you can't give what you do not have. Are we together? You cannot give what you don't have. So it means, even as we are here, try to improve yourself as an individual. And how do you improve yourself? One, utilize the connections that are within here. The President gave you a tip that if you went to that gentleman, he would give you everything about what?
Low cases.
How are we together? So tomorrow you find him, you don't bypass him. You tell him, we're in Rotaract together, and I have a challenge here, and then you share. The solutions are within. Now, Rotaract and Rotary has a wider pool of people who you do not have to make an appointment to meet. You just visit their club. Are we together? If you want to meet the MD of Centenary Bank, you visit his club. As long as you're wearing the what? The Rotary name. And then you talk about yourself. Are we together? You talk about yourself, you share what it is about. So, I would like all of us to understand the goals of Rotaract. Let's not crack them. Now, the goals of Rotaract, Mr. President and members, just understand them and say them the way you understand them. Okay? So you can come here and tell us, members, the goals of Rotaract. The first one, encourages us to improve professionally. And you stop there. Or it encourages us to develop each other, develop ourselves, and promote professionality. No one is going to tell you that is wrong. No, because we are not on groundwork. Just understand the goal. Emphasize respect and rights of the needs of others. Just understand them. Okay? So one of the things, I'm going to give you three or four things. They are quite many, but I'm going to give you like 3 or 4 things that you need to know before you join Rotaract. How many of us have already joined Rotaract here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? The rest of us are guests. Now, one of the things you need to know is that in Rotaract, we pay to serve. We don't pay you to serve, but you pay to serve. Are we together? Have you understood? It means that you enjoy. We'll ask you to pay dues, okay, membership dues, but again, we are going to ask you to serve. And we'll ask you for more money. When you have a project, when you have a function, you will still have to cough more money. That is why we will go back to my point of we want to see you also develop as an individual. Are we together? And I will tell you that there is no one in Rotary who is going to know that you're a Rotaractor of good character and you do well and is your boss and is not going to give you a salary increment or improve. Are we together? Because they know what you do. If you visit those so many clubs, they will tell you how some of their bosses are giving them promotions because of Rotary. Because they know what they stand for. I'll tell you that because of this pin, I can no longer abuse people on the road, even if you drive badly, because of this pin. Because every time you think about it, you're like, but pin. Are we together?
Yeah.
Okay? But we are saying that when you get this pin, when you go to the bar, and you think you might become a problem somehow, or you think you're going to have too much fun, please put it off and put it in the pocket. But also if people know you on the face, they will still say, that one is a Rotaractor from this club. Are we together? So as you join Rotaract, these are some of the things that you need. We also need you to know that